Greetings, Virgos. It is I, Alexander, broadcasting with your romance spread for the month of July. So we are working with a slightly different, if you've been watching these videos, we're working with a slightly different format today. Spirit requested that I do 3 cards for physical, 3 cards for energetic, because there's a pretty intense alignment that you might see creating situations in your loved ones or your own life with Chiron is conjunct with Aries and Mars. So Mars is in Aries, and there's this whole situation going on with this wounded healer aspect. So I'm going to be explaining what that means for your sign of Virgo, and some of this stuff, like when I read this for myself, there's some definitely some opportunities for healing and for shifting things that are going on in your lives. And there's also, you might get some validations of things that you already did heal, as we're all on this soul's journey together. So without further ado, I'm going to start shuffling to see what's going on in the love life. But if you could hit that like button, that subscribe button, that bell notification, you'll be live notified when I go live, which will be very, very soon. There's going to be live readings just for you guys coming very, very soon. Just within a week or so, there'll be special readings. So if you hit that bell notification, you'll see when I go live. Okay, Virgo. Okay, in accordance with the highest benevolent force in the universe, let's see what's going on. So I have notes that were taken for every sign. And I'll go over the notes for Virgo in just a second. I just want to get these cards put on the table here. One more, okay. Bottom of the deck, choices, where are we going? Can be a physical move, can be a change of view. All right, so am I going 2 by 2 or am I going straight across? We're going straight across, okay. Okay. All right, so first I'm going to review my notes. Chiron conjunct Mars and Aries. There can be stuff with inner wounds being triggered through aggression, attacks on our identities, our values, how we define ourselves. So I've been saying it in all the videos. If you look at, this was very, very validating for myself. If you look at what house this sign is in, okay, so if you look at what house has Mars in it and then research what does it mean to have this in that house, it was very, very validating for me. There was some stuff that I was like, oh my God, I used to do that when I was younger. And then there was some stuff that I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy that it like said that. That's what I'm doing now. So you can also watch the other video if you just have your natal chart and you know what your Mars is. You might find some benefit from watching the Mars romance spread as well. So whatever your sign is for Mars. I usually tell people you could definitely benefit from watching the rising, your rising sign or your moon, but there's definitely, with this like conjunction of Mars and Aries, there's definitely a little bit of emphasis coming from me towards watching the Mars in particular. If you only have time for 2 videos, watch your Sun and watch Mars this time. So let's see what's really going on here. Okay, so we're reading it right across in the physical. So we're seeing this kind of banter or quarreling, right? Do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. And then this marriage card. So what this looks like to me is maybe 2 people are on different pages in accordance to marriage or in accordance to some sort of living situation. And we need to really figure out what we want, or just be honest and true with ourselves. Does this other person want this? Because this card, I mean, if I just say one word for each card, this says quarreling. You know, well, I can't really say do unto others. One word. You know, this is do unto others, or choices, all right? So quarreling, choices, marriage, right? That's the way I did it. I got it. I was like, one word, and I was like, I just put myself on the spot. So anyways, so there's something going on here with, like, this has been a theme. This has either been a theme in your relationships, or you're waiting for this person to pop this question and you're wondering if this is what they want, or this has been a topic of conversation. Okay, so I see that. Then we look over here in the energetic. In the energetic, it goes from a contract, so some sort of energetic contract, to a celebrating family. That's awesome. And then there's this divine epic mother. So this is basically showing something about marriage being part of the belief structure with having kids. And, you know, for many, that is the case. And it always will be, or it will be for years to come. But just really, really being firm in what you want and what you know you want, because this is just showing how important this is in your love relationships. So, you know, usually in a romance spread, the message isn't just about like marriage or the belief structure with marriage, but if this could be, for a lot of people watching under the sign of Virgo, this could be something that has been some sort of limiting factor, or this could have been something that, you know, a certain subconscious or thought structure could have been like, well, I keep meeting a great person, but they don't want to get married, or they don't want to have kids. It's something to have to do with kids, because I got the pregnant mother energetically, and then I got right above it this marriage card. Like if you look at the physical and energetic together, it literally says marriage and children. So either you're meeting a person and they want this and you don't, or either you're wanting this and they're not, because it just shows quarreling ahead of it. And it shows, like, you know, who's worried about a contract, who's worried about whatever, whether it's money or whatever the things, or belongings, or what's really important is you getting what you want. That's the gist here. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What's important is whether you want marriage or whether you don't, just knowing that and creating that the person that you meet, creating and holding the belief structure that the person you meet is on the same page. But there could be a shift in belief structures, because like I said, these sticks and these wands can represent thoughts. And, you know, this is to sum up the entire reading. The entire reading looks like some sort of thought structure of deciding whether or not both people want kids and or marriage, or both. So you got your work cut out for you this month, Virgo. So let's see what it says for Chiron. All right. So this is the stuff that for the sign, like the general overview. So like I said, some of the stuff you might have already done, but there could be something validating here for you guys. Had to sacrifice in childhood to meet the needs of others. There could have been a lack of attention on you as a kid. There could have been some form of illness as a kid. And you could be sensitive to how you are judged by how you do things. So any of those things, there could be like a really powerful healing and transformation into us not getting triggered anymore, or us just being in a more harmonious state for everybody around us. When we're really, really happy and our cup just fills up with happiness, that happiness is then going to eventually spill out upon everybody else around us. So that's why I like to, not that I want to bring up challenging things, but this is what's going on energetically because of these astrological forces, you know, either colliding or you know, conjuncting, or whatever's going on. You know, all the greats would, you know, the whole as above, so below. They would look up at the stars to know what was happening down here. So you guys got a little bit of stuff with this whole marriage and children thing. So if you're in a pre-existing relationship, what my suggestion is to you is, you know, talk to them. You know, because I wouldn't want to see you guys, like, if you know intuitively they don't want what you want, I don't want you to, like, just wait years and then you never had this conversation which you know the answer to, and just really just kind of find out the truth, what the truth is for them, what the truth is for you, and then cross that bridge as you get to it. But for people starting a new relationship, if you're looking for them to want that, just know that they will. If you're looking for them to not want that, just know that they won't. You're creating your reality. So I'm seeing that there's been this little bit of a disconnect here where either fears are creating what you don't want, or what you do want isn't really happening. It's like, the person says, oh, every time I meet them, they wait a little while and then they want this. Or every time I wait and then they don't ever want this that I want. So whatever's most important to you, just remember right now how powerful you are. Because I promise you, we control our realities. And just know you're going to meet the person that's right for you. And just not giving up. If you want this, don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. Ask that person, have that conversation, and if you have to, cross whatever bridges you have to cross to get what you want. Because if this is what you want, you deserve it. And, there's a lot of things in spirituality with what's right with this, what's wrong, what's old school, what's new school, what's the way to do it. Nobody knows. Nobody truly knows. I don't care if there's two people that have been married for 60 years and they write a book on love together. That's one thing Spirit has always conveyed to me. We came here to figure out love. That's one of the things that humanity is here for. So just know, it doesn't matter who's telling you it's a bad decision, it's a good decision, it's this or that. You need to live your path and your soul's journey. And if you get excitement from this, if you can tune in and you can see that you're really excited about this and you really either want this person to feel safe or secure or whatever the heck the thing is, or you want to feel that way, just really tune in on it and see if it's harmonious in your future timeline, your future path. And I say you get what you deserve, because you can have what you deserve the second your belief structure's in alignment with it. So please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe. You want to hit the bell notification, know when I go live, you get a free reading. First come, first swerved. I love you guys so much. I will see you soon for the August readings, and I will see you even sooner for some live, free stuff. Love you guys. Have an awesome July. I hope you're enjoying your summer. And for my family down under, I hope you're enjoying your winter. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.